Mannar Island, located in the northwest of Sri Lanka, in the northern province, is a small hamlet known for its baobab trees. The Dutch fort was built by the Portuguese in 1560. Formerly the town was a renowned centre for pearl fishing. Mannar is now a very vibrant little town, and with many tourist attractions, and especially as a birding paradise. The Varnkalai Sanctuary, internationally recognized as an important area for wetland birds under the Ramsar Convention, is on the mainland just to the south of Mannar Island. This area is now a hot spot for migratory birds, like flamingos. Many local visitors come here to watch the birds and enjoy a peaceful weekend. Photographers come here to take pictures of the many species of migrant birds that come here during the winter season. But there is a subject that has been forgotten. What was once a revered and adored animal? The donkey. Donkeys were brought to Mannar by Arab traders in the age of the spice route. They were used for the transportation of exotic goods to and from the inland villages and towns, playing a pivotal role in giving Ceylon its status as a crucial location on the international trade route. In Mannar, the donkeys were beasts of burden used by the Dobis for their laundry business and to carry salt, rice, and palmyra products. During the ethnic conflict, the close relationship between Mannar's residents and their beloved donkeys broke. Jeremy Liyanage, a Sri Lankan who had settled down in Australia since childhood, visited Mannar after the war to undertake charitable work. He found the appalling condition of the donkeys a cause he thought would be a worthwhile effort to support, and founded the Donkey Clinic and Education Centre in 2015 as a non-profit enterprise, with the support of Australian philanthropists. The Donkey Clinic is located on Mannar Island in the northwest of Sri Lanka on the Thale Mannar Road.
I think there are many benefits that we want to realize. One is there is conflict between animals and humans. Now, in the past, donkeys were a very high status animal. They were all owned, so there were no feral donkeys like they are now. They were all owned. They took people to churches and they were used by the Dobis in the laundry business, for carting rice and palmyra and salt products. So they're a very, very useful animal. They were even given as part of the dowry in marriages. So it's a very high status animal. But then the war happened and many people were displaced from Mannar, and this very close relationship between human and animal broke. Now, during wartime, no one cared for the animals, for the donkeys, and they became feral. So the army used to use them and the LTT used to use them to send them out into the field to check to see if there were claymore landmines. And so many times donkeys were sacrificed for human safety. So when donkeys started to come back to their original places, they were all feral. Now, after the war, people started to return to Mannar, but now the donkeys were very different. They were not domesticated. And so people started to fear that the donkeys would bite or kick them or do some other damage to them. And so a kind of fear and loathing and hatred of donkeys came in. So one of the benefits we really wanted to achieve was to show that these donkeys historically were very useful, but could be more useful in the future in other sorts of ways. So another benefit is economic. We can use the donkey for economic benefit. What we're finding through the Donkey Clinic and Education Centre, it has become a premium tourist attraction for Mannar. So when people come to Mannar, they come to see the flamingos, but also the donkeys. Now, we have staff whom we pay, so they are benefiting, and the Donkey Clinic is in a poor area of Mannar. So this is helping to support families and their economic condition. It's also an education centre. The Donkey Clinic and Education Centre was set up to basically look after injured donkeys. There were many examples of donkeys being hit by trucks and buses, or biting each other, or even human cruelty was leading to a lot of injury for donkeys. It became very painful to see these animals suffering out on the street. So we decided to set up a service so that we could rescue donkeys, take them to the clinic, and to give them medication and treatment so that they could become well again. So we are taking care of donkeys, we are educating the community about the benefit of donkeys, and we're pleased that the people around are coming to love these really highly intelligent animals.
Now with less than 700 donkeys roaming around Mannar from a population of 1,200 a few years ago, the Donkey Clinic may be the much-needed hope for their continued survival before this helpful beast perishes from our island altogether. If you would like to support the Donkey Clinic in their efforts to save the last of Mannar's donkeys, please visit their site at bridginglanka.org/J/donkey welfare.